Thank you so much, Coach Bill Garno. It's really a great pleasure and a honor to have you here at Judson, actually, your stadium of RIT Soccer Tigers. Um, Thank you so much for having me. You are a coach of this RIT team. How many years have you been actually coaching this team?
This will be my 31st season.
Wow, wow, this is incredibly amazing. 36 years is
I'm a lucky man.
a life.
I'm a lucky man.
It's a lifetime. So what have been actually your great lessons for being a coach for a college team, especially for soccer?
Yeah, I think lessons we believe strongly in are that the life lessons that our student athletes learn, training, committing, competing, being around teammates, leading, all these things are attributes which serve them very well. Our student athletes go on to have very successful professional careers. We generally, as a Division III university, not providing student scholarships, they're playing because they love the game.
Yep.
The attributes they're learning, provide them great service as they move on in to become great leaders in their family, in their communities, and their professions.
Wow, interesting, interesting. So it's actually a great opportunity for the entire university actually to unite cultures of players, people from different backgrounds, and also, having an opportunity to give them a chance actually to develop themselves as international or, high-level players for the soccer. Do you have any players from actually RIT soccer team who, by any chances, actually reached to play for U.S. national soccer team?
No one on the national team. We've had Daniel Holowati, who played here a number of years ago, played professionally for a couple years. Angelo Panzetta, who I was a teammate of mine. I'm actually meeting with him later this week. He's also a retired former coach, but he had a long professional career. But it's not typical, right? Our student athletes are coming here to learn a discipline that typically takes precedent over their love for sport eventually in their life. Certainly while our student athletes are here, they have to have a deep, deep love of the sport because they make huge sacrifices and to manage the commitment of being a student athlete.
Wow, wow, interesting. So let's jump actually to the World Cup that is going on right now. It has been a great, great event, for sports. And firstly, I would say, we have been through some great global challenges, but having this World Cup being played actually through Canada, the United States, and Mexico, what does this actually reveals in terms of, partnerships in the region, people being together from Canada to the US to Mexico? Does it really reveal something that unites peoples of these nations?
I think it does. And there's certainly challenges even through the tournament, I'm sure we may touch on, but I think the humanity element of sport, which overrides individuals and political positions, in my opinion, and this is a demonstration of it. We have people coming from all over the world, and they come together and there's joy. I mean, there's pure joy. I watch matches with people who are casual soccer fans and see how they become attached, independent of their alignment with ideology or politics. So I think that's the wonderful thing about sports. It's to me a fundamental premise for bringing humanity together.
So what lessons actually have you learned from this World Cup? We have seen, great teams being knocked out, especially after, leading the game for more than 50, 60, 70 minutes. The Democratic Republic of Congo against England was the case, 1-0. And after that, Egypt with Argentina. What lessons actually do you get from those games, high-stake games for you as a coach?
I think clearly this World Cup, there's been more goals scored in the 90-minute plus than I think any World Cup so far. So the lesson there is, if you believe and you stay true to your approach as a team, there's always a chance, right? And you must keep going on. I think that's the lesson, is no matter where you are at 0-2 with 60 minutes left, there's 60 minutes left, so there's still time. You have to find a way, and we've had teams show it over and over again. And to me, that it's hard to do, because you can see there's a dip in emotion for a team after they concede. But the strongest teams, for me, I think they bounce back quickly and they believe. And you mentioned some great examples of games where teams have, out of nowhere, seemingly been able to fight and earn a result.
Yeah, well, we have seen actually very new appearances in this game. Haiti, Cabo Verde, and also Curaçao.
Yeah,
they did amazing games, but at the same time, we are in a kind of turmoil right now with this Infantino, Balogun, probably Trump incident. As a coach who is actually, I know you are very driven by policies, by rules, and you want actually the ethics and integrity to remain the basic, foundation for the game. What could be the implications actually with this Balogun Infantino incident actually on the integrity of the soccer?
Yeah, I think, we'd be naive to think that FIFA has always demonstrated the highest integrity relative to things. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo was suspended for 3 games. They deferred. The thing with Balogun is even worse for me. It's a definite, big step in the wrong direction. I think over time FIFA will regret it. Even Infantino will be. It won't be helpful to him. I'm not surprised by our current president and his feeling like he should be able to influence and leverage position. I mean, we're 2 years into an administration where this is every day. We have to deal with this now. But for FIFA to succumb, that was really disappointing. I can tell you that I'm a U.S. fan. I wanted them to be successful. I thought Balogun was having a great tournament. But in the end, it's a decision I don't support. I think it compromises the integrity of the game.
Yeah, to finish this, maybe just very quick, 2 final questions. The first one is regarding actually African teams. We've had interesting teams, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Morocco, Egypt, Senegal that played an interesting game.
Yeah.
How do you see actually the African soccer right now?
If you go back 3, 4 World Cups, and you'd see 2 or 3 African teams, and generally they didn't advance. And now we have 8, 10 teams, and they're top of the tournament. I mean, Morocco is one of the best teams in the world. Egypt showed they're one of the best teams in the world. Congo, we're unfamiliar with them here. We don't see much. Great soccer, great team to watch. Battle, quality players, clearly deserved results. Ivory Coast, Senegal. So it's not a surprise to me. In the end, when a country embraces the sport and commits to it and starts to develop their young people, this is the result of it. So
wow, interesting to hear that, and I hope all those who will actually watch this interview will be interested actually to know more about what are your takeaways as a coach from this World Cup. You are coaching actually one of the best teams in this New York, like Western Central New York region, which is actually the RIT Tigers, the soccer team.
Yes, sir.
And as a coach, you went actually to South Africa in 2010.
Yes, sir.
To the World Cup, and thank you so much for that. So compared actually, today is almost 16 years. Compared actually to what you have seen in South Africa during the 2010 World Cup, and right now the World Cup here in United States Canada, and Mexico. What are lessons that you got from these tournaments to help you actually have these folks to be good players tomorrow?
I think clearly from this current World Cup, one, team over individual always. I think I think Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the better players historically, but I think the team element for Portugal cost them. I think they have a wonderful, talented team, but I think they're compromised. I think Brazil's another example. They never looked like they had it. So team, a group that plays for each other, energy, resilience. Look at Argentina, and just the commitment to all over the field. I think again to the certain games where I watched Egypt play yesterday. We watch how Morocco plays, and all players can influence, but it has to be within a team construct. And I think that's a big takeaway for me. Big picture, bravery wins. If you're brave, and believe in yourself, and commit to it, I think that gives you the best opportunity to get a result.
I mean, that's an amazing conclusion. To be brave, having the resilience, and keep your commitment to your goals, to score goals.
Yes, sir.
So
no Catenaccio.
Oh my God, no, really. And I think this is a great opportunity and a honor actually for Stepan Media to have an outstanding coach who has been in the field for more than 30 years. This is incredibly amazing. We are very honored to have you, Coach Bill Garno, and thank you so much on behalf of Stepan Media. We are actually media based in the Democratic Republic of Congo in the city of Uvira. So thank you so much for having us. It was a great honor and a privilege.
Privilege is mine, Hervé. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.